Welcome.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the Mommy and Daddy. No, not the. I fucked it up.
Yeah, no, it's Mommy and Daddy podcast.
Drop the. I've already dropped my first F-bomb. That's exciting for
that
fans.
That is good.
I usually
love F-bombs.
Yeah, don't. If you started, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. This is my new. I'm a dirty comedian now, as of now.
I love that.
Thank
Not
you.
TV clean, this guy.
You just said naughty.
Not DD. Naughty TV. Yeah.
I will bank anywhere, not TD. Welcome to Mommy Daddy podcast. No, though, we dropped it. FU Facebook. What are we? Justin Timby? No guy. I'm Jim Merlot.
Fuck's sakes. You have to talk normal.
I'm not going to.
You have to talk kind of normal so we can follow.
I don't talk normal, though. That's like my
Let
thing.
me translate, actually. When Justin Timberlake's character in Social Network said drop the for Facebook.
Was it The Social Network?
Good question.
That's a really good question. Why don't you say your name?
My name is Stephanie Neal.
And then while you do that.
Also known as.
Yes, time out. The movie's called The Social Network.
Right. And they dropped the. It's too.
Okay, so you can't have a line in your movie about dropping the and then put a the
however,
in your...
that probably happened because the movie, right? Like, it's not like...
Yeah, no, it did. But, like, why don't you just call it Social Network then?
Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah. I like that better.
You were stumped there, eh? You couldn't think of a single friggin' reason for them to do it. And I couldn't either. Why would the Mommy...
David Fincher, let's go.
We might have to... Who's that?
What's the director?
It's fucking weird that you know that. What else did he direct? Name 5 movies.
Girl with Dragon Tattoo.
Mm-hmm. That one movie was scary.
Yeah, I watched it recently. It's very good.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the voice when they read off it's like the biblical... it's like... If a woman fucks a dog...
What? Sorry, what?
If a woman lies with a dog, then she has to... You have to watch it again.
I'm not going
It's
to. It was
creepy.
scary.
Yeah, that part's creepy.
The guy with the tattoo on his... yucky.
Yucky McYuck.
It was a bit of a yucky movie.
And
okay.
The series House of Cards, David Fincher. There you go.
I find that interesting that he did Dragon Tattoo and then Facebook with JT. It seems like a bit of a different vibe.
You also know nothing about film.
Yeah, it's like my hottest thing.
Yeah, it is. It's
like if a girl's like, "What's your favorite movie?" I'm like, "It's Semi-Pro," and that's one of 3 movies I can.
What?
Name.
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say it's Hot Rod.
No, but that's the best opening scene in movie history.
In movie history, you say that, and you've seen 5 movies, and you do say that a lot.
Did you reinforce the takeoff ramp? No, we didn't have time.
We didn't have time.
Okay, Hot Rod. Here are the 5 movies I've seen. Hot Rod, Semi-Pro, and these are all directed by David Fincher. Hot Rod, Semi-Pro, Spaceballs. Spaceballs. I watched Spaceballs.
You must have watched. Or Space Jam. Space Jam, I know, is up there for you.
Yeah. Perfect date night movie when you're in university.
Yeah.
And you're not going to go on a second date. Space Jam.
Yeah, just seal the deal.
And recently I saw Fight Club for the first time.
Awesome. Did you like it?
Yeah. You know what was fun? I didn't know the twist was coming.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I don't know. I shouldn't spoil Fight Club, eh? I shouldn't tell people what the... If you're out, you might want to watch Fight Club, and I don't want to spoil it.
Dirty.
Tyler Dirty's a little herdy. Tyler Dirty is himself. That's how I'd describe it.
Cool, buddy. Yeah, for
Eddie
sure.
Norton is Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
That's the twist.
There you go.
Welcome to this So we have topics. Here's the thing.
This is... Everyone is asking us what this podcast is about. Everyone they've ever met.
It's super
on
annoying.
planet Earth is asking us what this podcast is about.
Yeah, we were like, "Hey, we're going to start a podcast." Everyone's like, "Okay, cool. What's the hyper specific thing about it?"
Yeah, what's about what sport are you going to be talking about? What what era?
Yeah, they're like, "What's your okay?" So you're talking about bridges in Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
We're beauties.
We're just having a conversation.
We're doing literally 271 episodes of this.
We bought some podcast fucking shit and we're here.
Dude, I booked something, spent it on equipment.
He booked, so...
it comes out tomorrow.
What did you book?
Well, I guess it'll be out by the time it's... it's just like a TikTok commercial for the audio game. You guys gotta play it. You gotta play the game.
Yeah, and this is big for Jim's career, and he I don't know why I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
so I had a meeting with LA the other day,
don't know,
and they
it's
thought I was so stupid.
Right.
I had a meeting with this. I just booked a thing
Yeah.
in LA. I had a meeting with the entire city of LA. No, it was a Zoom. I had a Zoom meeting because they're like, it's an Instagram ad, and it had to go through Meta Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, because I guess it's all Meta. It's not
I don't
Facebook.
understand that, but go on. Yeah.
So I haven't had Facebook in 3 years. So I re-downloaded.
You do this. You just delete. Like you don't have Twitter.
Well, I don't do this. I did it.
Okay.
Like it's not like every month I deleted.
I don't know. Yeah, you're just so flaky with social media. Sometimes you'll just be like, yeah, I don't have Instagram.
That was a while ago. Though.
Yeah.
I took a little break because it was harming my mentee B.
That's fair,
Mentee
my
H.
guy.
No. So
we all should. I tried to
No.
by like hiding it from my thing, but now it's just like when I pick up my phone and I can go like slide over to it and search it so quick. Probably quicker than before.
Here's my stance on it now. I'm down with it because for us it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? We should use it.
Yes, no, for sure. We
so
have
now,
to do it as a career, which is the saddest thing that anyone has ever said.
We actually
when
we
I'm
would
like,
rather,
sorry, I'm on Instagram. It's my career. Like,
we would rather be dead than recording this podcast, but we have to do
yeah.
it. We have to have one
Unfortunately for us,
because we're funnies.
we're here.
So we have to do it.
Well, here's the thing. I've dedicated a lot of time. Now I can't really give up.
No.
Can't really give up.
Well, you could. I gave up for like 2 years. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
But then, you went viral on the talkie.
Yeah. Like 2 years ago today. Or yesterday or something. They gave me a reminder. I was like,
Oh, that's nice.
maybe 3 years. I don't know. I've been so viral for so long.
Okay, go back to Meta Facebook. Sorry.
You're right. Don't apologize. I brought us off the rails.
Yeah, we're both going to do that a lot, so.
ADHD, man. We're going to be the first
hell of a
podcast to
drug,
talk
hell of a
about
drug.
It's a hell of I've been taking ADHD
Yeah, I've been
pills
taking-
I've been trying to get rid of the lack of dopamine. I've been trying to bring my dopamine
Yeah.
even less. So
2 negatives is a...
double negative is depression. Basically, that's so little dopamine you now have.
Yeah.
Depression.
You can't do anything. Can't get up.
No. So Meta Facebook. I downloaded Facebook again, and I started a new account. And then they're like, you can't do business. You can't do business Facebook. Sorry, I didn't know it was an interview. You can't do business Facebook because you're so new. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to find out. I had to go. My old email for Facebook was thejellokid@hotmail.com. So I had to figure out how to get back into that little nibbler.
I'm surprised that's not still your email, to be perfectly honest. And like everyone's told you, they're like, you would really benefit from a more professional email, and you're like, no, I'm the Jello kid, and you like stick to that your whole life. Like, I'm just surprised. I'm saying
my agent and my parents like years ago were like, you've got to change your voicemail in case you ever get a professional call.
Oh yeah,
because
what was it?
I would literally was like, hey, it's Greg Zahn, announcer of the Toronto Blue Jays. Just kidding, it's
You're
Jimmer.
such a loser.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that either.
Yeah,
that was before
seriously.
he got canceled, by the way.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not that edgy.
Good.
I'm not that edgy. But yeah, that was my voicemail for
No, that's actually funny. Make it again. Make it that again. Let's do a whole Greg Zahn character.
It's actually funnier now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Meta Facebook, trying to connect it. I just can't figure it out.
Yeah.
So LA calls. LA's a ringing. And I have a Zoom call with like 5 people, and they're like, what are you doing? And they're like, I'm like screen
Like
sharing.
with your video or something? Or
Yeah,
okay.
because I can't like upload it. So I'm
Yeah.
screen sharing, and I like hadn't closed any tabs.
Oh,
That's
good.
iffy. That's so nerve wracking. That's so nerve wracking.
Setting yourself up for success.
No guy. And like for like at 45 minutes, they're just like, I get like we see you're trying, but like it's not working. So it just didn't. Anyway, they were like, can we just post this ad from our
Okay,
page?
so you didn't. Did you get anything productive out of this meeting?
I have another one tomorrow. Yeah, so they were like, hey, we actually do like you. We'd love to work with you in the future.
Ah, that's great.
Great. And I think for now,
You're somewhat likable.
nope. And it was on a Friday, and I was like, hey, but like, when's this campaign like open? And they're like, oh, it closes Sunday. They're like, we'd really like to. We were hoping this would be up 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. I think they just posted it from their page. What was the point of this convo? Just an inner working on how art.
Because you made money off this, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
I'm fucking
You're
rich.
really killing it.
I should sell all those Pokemon cards to my right if I was financially smart.
If you could only see what is happening.
You can, if you want. No, other way. That's a lot of outliers. Too many.
Yeah. This is where the magic happens.
Okay. Sometimes people walk in and they say, oh.
You don't warn them? You gotta warn them.
Well.
It's like you micro penis.
Pokemon card display is like having a micro penis. You have to warn them.
You gotta give them a heads up.
You gotta do what somebody with a micro penis can't do and give them a heads up.
Okay. Yeah. Having just this. I've always wondered this. When you have a micro penis, do you give a heads up before?
Yeah, I think you should.
You should, right?
I think you should.
Be like, I have a really nice car.
Okay, here's the deal. I actually just learned about this in school, and it's like, yeah.
Jim is in nursing school.
Can we be honest? We're 11 minutes in, and we didn't fucking mention that already, and how are they going to know?
And he loves to mansplain every part of the human body to me all the time. Actually, you know what you said the other day that was so annoying that I didn't call you out for?
Yeah, call me out for
but,
it.
I was like, oh man, my allergies are bad right now. And you were like, whoa, so early for allergies or something, like as though...
I thought it was early for allergies.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, am I like not allowed to have allergies?
You know what's so funny is actually like the next day I had allergies. Like I've been taking Reactine.
Well, it was that week that was like, it was, yeah.
It was
so
Orlando
nice here.
Blooming.
And it's, everything's,
Yeah, it gets up in your
That's the
nizzlers.
Technical. In your nizzlers?
Yeah, those are your nose hairs.
Anyways, Jim's in nursing school and we love it.
Yeah, we were just learning about that stuff and how to do medical procedures.
Micro penises?
Yeah, and other things that happen down there. Yeah, that are not biologically persistent.
Yeah.
A couple outliers. Outliers.
Like a Pokemon fucking display. Outlier.
Okay, the worst part of my life is when I do an exam at home, we have to do show our surroundings.
Oh, right.
So we know we're not cheating.
Yeah.
And I always am like, and there's the Pokemon display. What were we saying? Okay. Yes, you should give whatever.
You know what? Do what you want.
Yeah. Who are we to decide?
Yeah.
Anyway, we just lost one viewer. For sure.
With a micro penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you've stopped listening, then we know why.
Yeah, exactly. Outlier.
The Outliers. Okay. So we went on TikTok live, and by we I mean I did. And I was like, what are some fun topics? And everyone was like, oh my God, we love you. So it was really distracting.
Yeah, they just kept talking about how
popular
we are.
We have a combined 1 trillion followers. Followers are our currency.
That's it.
That's why you have to treat them well. Okay, here's my goal for the podcast. I hate
economy. The economy.
To understand the economy by the end. One, we're doing 271 episodes at least. I've decided.
Okay.
Because I told 2 people.
Why? Because we have 271 followers.
I was like, where?
Why did you say?
Someone was just like, oh, you're doing a podcast.
How many episodes?
Or they're like, how are you going to do it? I'm like, we're just going to do 271 and see what happens. So cool. I'm pretty committed to that. Because that's a good 5 years of podcast. Did you just puke? But we're going to take breaks. We'll go on holidays. We'll do some live
We'll go on holidays. Yeah.
We'll take a holiday.
When we decided we were going to do this, was like, I have a dentist appointment on one of the days that we decided to do a podcast. Yeah, it was supposed to be today. And I was really nervous to tell you that. And then you're like, it's all good.
Yeah, we haven't started yet. That's fine.
Yeah, nothing. We don't even have a graphic.
We're trying. We don't have our logo yet. As of this is talking, we technically don't. We're not on anything.
No.
This could potentially.
Yeah, this could just. Yeah, let's just throw it in the garbage.
No,
I'm just kidding.
We've been so funny. We've finally been talking about micro peas.
Micro pee-pees.
This podcast is brought to you by nothing. We don't have a sponsor yet. Okay, what are we saying? Okay, goals. Whenever I start something, someone's like, what's the goal? And I hate it. I hate goals.
You hate goals.
I hate
not goal-oriented.
Not goal-oriented because as a kid, I never reached the goals. And then I was like, well,
funny.
I'm a piece of shit.
Very self-aware.
Yeah. Well, and then I just got like...
I feel like I keep saying that when someone says something sad. I'm like, self-aware. And that's like my way of being like, yeah, you're doing okay.
It's not that self-aware.
And it's not really. It's just like facts of like what happened.
I'd argue I wasn't aware of it. I just made me sad.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, when you get a 90 in grade 9 math, and I got like a 60. I actually got like a 44. I don't know why I lied there.
Right.
I had to redo it. My neighbor was the math teacher, and that was a whole thing.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it was tough. I was like going over to play hockey.
Tough look.
I remember one night we were playing hockey, and I was the goalie.
Yeah.
And I was just about to leave to go to T Goods' rink in the backyard. A little knock on the door in Hazelden, and just like, hey, like, can we talk about your test? And I was like, no, God.
Not right now.
And then my mom was like, yes, guy.
Oh, of course.
And then so we sat down, and I was like shaking. I'm like, how do you expect me to focus on
this
math
is making
right
me
now?
sad.
Yeah.
This is making me upset.
Yeah. That wasn't even a goal. That was just a sad part of my childhood.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you had it good, so.
Yeah, I had a really, really luxurious childhood for someone so broken. No.
Jim and I have known each other since we were the ripe age of...
What, 15?
Yeah, 14, 15? Something around
What's
there.
grade 9? It's
14,
always 9 minus 5, plus 5. Whatever grade you're in, minus 5. So when you're in grade 4, you're minus 1 years old.
Yeah, that does not make sense. Someone told you that when you were like 12. That doesn't make sense.
Can you guys tell that I got a 40 in grade 9 math with that sentence? No, it's whatever grade you're in plus 5, I think, is the standard.
Right.
So if you're in grade 9, you're 14.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. So we met when we were like 14 or 15.
So
depending on your birthday.
We know each other's pasts pretty
well.
And I'm only 19 now, so
you actually are starting to look not 19.
I know it's too bad.
You think so? I think it's a good thing that you start to look.
I guess so.
Like 23.
Yeah.
Now you never got Degrassi though.
Yeah, fuck.
Devastating. Have a sip. I feel like you really want to have a sip of that.
Yum. Yum.
Just disgusting.
I think I could be like a cute teacher on Degrassi now.
I agree. Sure.
Okay.
I agree. Sure, man. But audio technique, if you fucking hold your mason jar of Starbucks and start nibbling.
Don't say Starbucks. We removed the Starbucks cups and put them in mason jars.
Oh,
because we didn't want to get. This is like when Jim wrote a movie about Zac Efron.
I wrote a movie for Zac Efron.
Yeah, wrote a screenplay, and then we were like, "Oh, we can't make this because like we can't put Zac Efron's name." Like we could have probably made it, and no one cares. It's snowing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, sorry.
You can see outside, and it's snowing.
It looks like
I have to make a weather TikTok. That's my thing.
Oh yeah, you definitely do on your balcony later.
Yeah, later.
That's my thing. Do you hear yourself?
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm the one with microphone or with headphones.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can very much hear myself.
Yeah. We need to get you headphones. These look sick. I keep looking at myself.
I need them actually for my voice work.
Get these.
Okay. Cool. Send it to me. I'll buy it.
Honestly, e-trans me and I'll send her down.
Really?
Yeah, if you want, because I know what they are. And
I can't e-transfer. Only keep money in my credit card.
That's not how that works. You don't keep money on
your
credit
I don't keep money.
You build debt on your credit card, and then you don't
I only got wiggle room on my credit card right now.
Do you look at your credit card bill and think that's how much money I have? Because it's the opposite of that.
So a very major flaw of mine is that debt does not scare me. We know this about me. Like debt. Like I just think I'm like, yeah, I'll figure it out one of these days. And I'm always working. I'm always chipping away.
You do. You've never not been working.
Yeah, and I've always been chipping away.
Have you been chipping away?
Tell everyone that.
How's your chipping away going?
No, my chipping away is great. Like I always pay minimum. I'm always good. Like I'm not, they're not chasing
your credit
me.
Score is like
my credit score is good.
Sneaky high.
Because they want you to be bad with money to be
good with credit.
Yeah.
What's your credit score? Tell everybody.
I actually don't know what the rating is based on. What is it? Out of 10 or something? Out of 10?
Oh, no. No, it's not. It's like
I knew it as I said that out loud,
Dude,
I was like, that's not right.
It goes to 900, I think. It's like 900.
I love that.
It's like 900 is perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Credit,
I can see it now. I can see it now on the screen. It's like a little
circle.
Yeah. Little wheel. We call it the wheel.
My mom apparently used to be like, if you check your credit score goes down. And
that's a myth, eh?
Yeah,
that's
we
a myth.
debunked that. That'd be outrageous.
Yeah, that's mean. But also, banks are mean. And if you work for a bank, I hate you.
What if you're like 19 and you just work at a teller at Scotia?
I don't care. Follow your dreams. Be a stand-up comedian. No, just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's your advice?
Don't do it.
What's your advice for stand-up comedians who are just about to do their first show?
Yeah, get into like copywriting or something.
Dude, I know. So I had a phase in my life when I moved to Toronto. So I guess these were like the first dates I ever went on. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
When I moved to Toronto.
Yeah.
I think I went on like 2 dates at Brock. Like, let's be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like.
Yeah, you were set in your ways. You were an independent boy.
No, they just didn't want to go on dates with me. But thank you. And when I was 19 and 20, I decided I'm not going to date while I'm at university. I'm focused on my acting degree from Brock.
And my independence.
And my independence. As I lived with...
I value my...
I lived with thriller guys in a shit show house.
I value my lonely independence.
Dude, that was the least independent...
Fair.
That house... We literally had 2 guys move in because I got kicked out of res for smoking weed. We had 6 guys in a 1 bathroom. There was no independence.
Yeah, fair enough.
I remember we had a big monologue I had to memorize the next morning. And they were just having a party at like Wednesday. And it was like 2 a.m. And it was like one of the days we had 9 a.m. class. And I went down, I like felt bad. I was like, guys, can you bring it down like A level?
Yeah. Poppers. They loved poppers.
Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't touch a popper. I saw a trillion poppers.
You're a pussy. That very much checks out.
I had no idea what a popper was when I got to Prague. And after day 1, I had seen 2,000 poppers.
Yeah, big intro to poppers
what
for
do you
you.
think my roommates from first year? What are your roommates from first year doing?
I don't know. One of them.
Well, that was fucking awesome content.
I don't know.
That was awesome content.
Beats me.
One of them commented on my TikTok recently.
Nice.
And was like,
everyone fucking loves commenting on your TikToks, huh?
Dude, it's insane how positive my comments are. And
it's so unfair. As a woman content creator.
Can we not say content?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You're a comedian.
Yeah.
Content's so empty.
Sure. That's fucking stupid thing to say. As a comedian on TikTok, when I post reels or anything, all I get is hate from men saying that women can't be funny, etc., etc.
Have you tried posting funny clips?
Oh, wow, maybe.
No, it's true. I see everyone I know that's a female comedian, they post it, and it's all hate. And I get like one.
I do get like, you're hot.
That's actually better.
Which, honestly,
I would kill for that.
Don't tell me I'm funny. Tell me I'm hot. You know,
it's so much better to be hot.
It's so much better. Yeah.
So here's the scale. You get all the shit. I have all the down the middle, like, haha, we love it.
Personality. You get personality because,
Yeah, and then 1 or 2 people that are like, someone was like,
what's your biggest hate? Like, what's your biggest...
Dude, honestly, I did one about sports gambling recently, and the worst one I got was like, if you don't like sports betting commercials, get cable. And then I commented, I have cable, smiley face.
That's funny.
And then he deleted his comment.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my hate. I don't get hate. Like, some people chirp me when I've been like, I got like a blood test, and like, I wish they took all the blood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's funny.
But you're spreading, you have a very positive, like, sometimes I like make jokes that are like, I remember...
You're asking for it.
Yeah, I remember I made a TikTok that was like, you know when you're out for dinner and the server's like, any allergies here? And I'm like, no, I'm not a loser. It's just like, I don't know why I decided to put that on the internet, because everyone just posted like, I have severe allergies, fuck you, like, this is not funny. But also, it's funny. And like, you should be made fun of a little bit.
Yeah. If you have a major, it's annoying, unless you're funny about it. It is. We've served for a long time.
Yeah.
Tell us your allergies.
Of course.
But be like funny about it.
Yeah. It's a joke. You're a joke. No.
The chance that the pad thai I bring you could kill you.
Yeah.
Be fun about it.
Right.
Like, loosen up.
Yeah. Have a little
Also, I can't have peanuts. If I do, my throat will close. Relax, dude.
Yeah, just just chill out.
Okay, but anyway, I don't get hate. You get hate. What were you talking about before? You've done this again. This is going to happen 8 times an episode. We're back.
We're back.
You know what? That would have been a perfect time if we had a sponsor to give, like, if you
we
go
probably
pee.
should have that.
A sponsor? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be nice to get paid.
We probably should think about that.
Well, let's do a couple episodes. Mm-hmm. And then if we do a couple good episodes.
And then people will be like, obsessed with us.
I swear to God, next week, we do not do iced coffees.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm actually such a dumbass with that kind of stuff, too. I'm sorry.
Okay, I got roasted on the last podcast I did. I just always had a pencil and I was always like hitting the thing. And they were like,
funny.
You got to stop.
Yeah,
and now,
fair enough.
Because they said that, now
it's funny too because I'm not normally an iced coffee girl, but I already had my hot coffee this morning. So annoying. Some of the shit I say is like, should be slapped.
Well.
Already had my hot coffee this morning.
You do have like, you're very, okay, here's you. You're very like, you're so chill. You're so chill. And you love like vintage shops and you love like, you're like, I'm so down to like, I'm down to earth. I'm chilling. Like, I don't need to like wear all this fancy shit if I find like cool shit, but like, I'll still dress up and look nice.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Great. But then you have like 3 super white girl things that you're like, in.
Of course. Well, like basic girl shit. I'm a sprinkle of basic. And I think that is fun.
I think that's good
and
for
I
you.
think that is hot.
See, that's it right there. You just did it and it wasn't. And it was the worst.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Cool. Noted.
What's your favorite? What's the best basic white girl bars in Toronto? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I don't. I didn't want to say that.
Great. Well,
I actually am so bad at like picturing when someone's like, "Oh, restaurant recommendation," and I can't panic.
Because I'm a vegetarian. It took me 30 minutes to get to that. That's so annoying. Like 28.
But
so I'm one of the worst at recommending.
He read a book when he was 7 about animals being molested and
and I thought I can get behind that, but I don't want to eat them.
Yeah.
Let's leave that in.
That's good.
Let's leave that in.
Yeah.
Okay. We actually got a couple topics. Now that we're lubed up a little bit.
The viewers are in. They're coming.
The viewers have came.
With the topics.
The viewers have came.
The viewers have came. We made them come. We made that.
Come, all ye followers. I think
we're going to make you come.
Mommy and Daddy.
Making our followers come. Since day one.
Come on over, followers. Every episode we should invite one follower to sit in a chair and watch us when we don't know. Okay, here's the thing about coming. No, we have topics that we might get to every week. We might not.
And we honestly might,
Would you say when someone asked you what the podcast is about?
I said it's about you not worrying about what the podcast is.
You also told me you said sports and dating, but...
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I already made this joke at the beginning of our podcast, too. So
I will be honest with you.
No, someone asked me...
I have not been listening to a word you said. I have not been active listening to this podcast.
Should I tap on my iced coffee like that?
Dude, it's driving me fucking
I'm sorry.
But
it's like choke on an ice cube.
You're like, yeah, I was, and it's, you never do it when I'm talking, which is, we got the mic set up so it would only pick up what we're doing.
I sabotage everything, always. That's just
relationships,
something that
friendships, having friends,
making friends,
productive Sundays.
Yeah,
losers.
Whatever.
Okay.
What were we talking about? I literally just want to go.
Did it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, you have a sip. Have a sip. Okay. I'll sort of lead into the next thing. Do you want to go Peloton names? Here are the things I've written down.
Wait, I was saying. Sorry, shut up. Shh. I was saying...
Stop.
I don't know what to... Okay. I was saying that I don't know what to do with my hands. I want to tie them up. Tie them up behind my back.
That, I just... I just had my first micro penis. I don't know why.
Verb. It's a verb now. Someone asked me when I was drunk what our podcast was about, and I said sports and dating.
Which it is.
And I don't really know much about either one of those things.
Great. My sports thing was a cable. Cable's sick for sports.
Yeah.
So get cable. It's honestly cheaper than streaming now.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve in the world is going to a buddy's house who's like, yeah, I've got this sick setup where I get every channel, and my buddy like set it up on a little box.
Yeah.
And then there's like closed captioning in Mandarin.
I hate that. It's just not like sharp, and it's
not sharp.
Yeah.
And then every like 10 minutes, the circle of like loading comes up.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, why is this happening?
Right. And
like,
I think it's
because you're streaming this illegally from China, dude.
Yeah.
That's why. Get cable for sports. It's never conked out.
Yeah.
And it's live. It's so live.
I love it.
When we were watching the Raptors win the championship at our buddy's house, he was doing this streaming thing. And the crowd outside, he lived right downtown, started
fully chirping your friend that I know who you're talking about.
It's VJ. I don't care. I'm not chirping him. I'm just saying get cable. You like get
VJ
cable.
would benefit from cable.
I don't
VJ,
know why
get
he
cable,
doesn't.
man.
VJ, if you're listening, dude, get fucking cable, please, for the God of love. I've seen you every time I go over there, we spend $80 on Uber Eats because you're like, what a deal. Cable's the deal. Cable's the deal.
Yeah, cable's always been the deal.
Cable's the deal. And you're not coming over here. I do the trip, so get cable. I'll buy it for you.
Let's have our followers pitch to buy VJ cable.
For his birthday,
our buddy VJ cable.
We get our buddy VJ cable.
Yeah.
I would kill for that man to have cable. So anyway,
so you recently taped a Leafs game that you couldn't watch.
The coolest thing I've ever done.
Because you were out for dinner.
Yeah.
Which also, I do think that plans need to be, altered when there's a playoff game.
Here's the deal. Now, this is a great debate. Here's the great debate. Here's why we might get on CBC's The Debaters. What is like something you can't back out of? Because here's my thing. It was my
birthday.
Well, it was my sister's.
Sorry. Birthdays you can back out of.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's my sister's birthday.
Yeah.
It's my sister's birthday, who's not a hockey fan, doesn't watch hockey.
Yeah. And I do realize with comedy, a lot of people aren't sports fans because I say, oh, this show's going to be dead tonight. It's a playoff game, sold out.
That's because you live in the West End. No one in the West End gives a shit about hockey. They're too cool for it.
Okay. I do shows all over the city.
Imagine you only did shows in the West End. There's just more out there.
I guess so. I did a show in Leslieville at the game on Thursday, and it was packed.
Really?
It was packed.
That's awesome.
Packed, buddy. It was a great show.
Why didn't we have that when we hosted?
Actually, Radical Road Brewing.
Yeah.
Go there.
Great.
It's lovely. They took us on a little tour, and they are amazing, and it was a lot of fun.
Great.
Yeah.
When we hosted the show, whenever there was like a Raptors playoff game or like the Jays, we like couldn't do the show though. Because it was just like everyone was in there and like we can't not watch this game.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is I couldn't get out of it. I also didn't try and get out of it. Okay. I actually was excited. I was like, this is a great dinner. It was my first day after exams.
This is a great dinner. What do you mean?
It was my favorite. This is maybe my one restaurant recommendation.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I'll show them out. Giorana's.
Oh, yeah. The Nose. Yeah.
So we were
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Pass it. I was working during the day and I was like, I'm going over there for dinner. And we had this planned for like a month. But this is why cable's lit. I didn't have to miss out. I taped the game.
Yeah.
And the smartest thing I've ever done, I taped the Avs Kraken game on Sportsnet Ontario because if it goes into overtime, you got to get the nibbler.
Yeah, you're so smart for that.
So smart.
I love that.
And the game
did it
went
go
to
into
overtime.
It totally did. Yeah.
So
there's been a lot of overtimes this playoff season so far.
Yeah.
So
that's smart. So I did it, and I went off the grid, airplane mode, lovely dinner, lived, laughed, loved, came home, watched it, and I almost caught up live.
He was present.
I was so present, and I treasured the moment, and I took notes in my phone while I was watching the game to send to the boys group chat. Because I was like, boys, I'm going off the grid for this game.
Oh, nice. And
then I sent all my thoughts.
because the group chat's obviously going off the whole
Yeah.
So annoying.
No, it's not. It's so fun.
Willie Nylander, wow.
Literally, my second note was like, didn't love
yeah.
Willie's back check on the goal there.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I was like, John Cooper's acting cool, but I don't think he's actually cool inside. Anyway, it was sick. Get cable.
You take those kinds of notes?
Yeah, I was like, Samsonov is not tracking from the point well.
That's funny. Mental notes?
Yeah. Like mental, but I wrote them down and then I copy and paste it and they read it and it was like the longest text.
That's so
time.
funny. They were like, I don't care.
No, they cared. They cared. Anyway, okay, so we do sports and dating. We do sports and podcasts. We talk about our favorite podcasts.
Yeah, we just give podcast recommendations.
No, here's something that pissed me off that we have to get to before we get to dating. Your Peloton.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Steph got a
Peloton.
Peloton.
I'm in my Peloton era.
This is one of your 3 basic.
Yeah. I'm in my Peloton era, and I love it. And the instructors are annoying as hell, but it's amazing.
Are the instructors hot?
There's Kendall.
Is Kendall the blonde that keeps popping up on my TikTok?
The other day, she had like her hair like fully down, and like the camera, like there'll be a camera like kind of behind, and she'll like
that's so funny.
While she's like up, like flip her hair and like show her ass to the camera and like smile. It's so horny. It was awesome.
So I might get a Peloton.
Yeah, you should for Kendall. I followed her on Instagram the other day. So Kendall.
I followed her on Instagram.
So anyway,
she earned it with the look back. She looked back at it, and you're like, I'm saucing the follow.
Yeah.
How many followers she have?
I don't know, fucking a lot.
Okay.
Anyways,
I base people's worth on their followers.
Yeah, right. You're so annoying. So during a Peloton class, when it's live, like you're like live in the class. There's a board, whatever. I'm not explaining this very well.
No, but you're showing the video viewers. The video viewers are going to know what you're doing. If you're listening to this audio, you're going to have no clue what she's talking about.
Yeah. So there's people that are in the that are in the class, but they're at home, right?
So it's like a list on the side of who's in the class.
Yes, and they do shout outs. So the instructors will be like, "Oh, shout out!" So my username's like Steph Baby Neil, and I'm always like, "Oh, I hope they say my name." They're like, "Steph Baby Neil, this is your 100th class. You go, girl."
Have you done 100?
I've not. No.
Okay.
No. I'm almost getting there. No, that's a lie. I'm at like 25 or something.
Yeah, I was like, you just got this.
Yeah.
If you had 100, I'd actually be really concerned.
Yes.
Or imagine they're like, Steph Baby Neil, congrats on your 100th. And you're like, I'm at like 23.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you can also do like, there's like such thing as like a 10-minute class. So it's like you can do 100 10-minute classes, or you can do.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. But or you do 100 like 60-minute classes. So anyways, it's kind of.
Yeah, it's a little maybe they should do it by minutes.
Hey, there's an idea. So they say that, and they're always, the people that are on Peloton are like moms from like Milwaukee. You know what I mean?
Like Milferton.
Milton moms.
Milton moms. Grown to be
Milton
moms.
mom. Actually, one time I was serving to this restaurant downtown.
That I also work at.
And a girl was like on her phone, and they were like looking at a girl's Instagram, these like 35-year-old women, and they were like, ugh, there's something so Milton mom about her. And I was like, you guys are bitches, but that's funny. Mean girls,
but like Milton
I will
moms.
use Milton mom again. But yeah, so it's always like mommy of 4, like whatever. Dad who loves beer, you know, that
like
kind of shit.
Beer dad
and
101.
the other day, I'm in a class and it's big booty. Shout out to big booty mom of 3 boys. Like that shit is gross. Like,
she's for
shout out to Fat Tits Franny.
With like, twins.
With yeah. You know, like.
Absolute boob job auntie with 6 nephews?
Tight pussy Pauline with 14 children, you know?
It's definitely not tight pussy Pauline then. If you have 14 children, that pussy's loosey-goosey.
You never know. She's 14 C-sections.
Although maybe she's like, I'm so proud of how tight this is after 14 kids.
Pauline should be.
After Peloton. Peloton's such a mom thing.
It really is.
Such a mom. I mean,
just because it's convenient, because it's right there. You don't have to leave your house to go to the gym. You can throw your fucking baby on a mat beside you and I think that's what you do.
Yeah. Just throw your baby on a mat. Maybe
tummy time, you know?
Yeah, like maybe lay it down gently if you're listening to this. Maybe don't throw it on the mat. But you just be like, yeah, go do, or like you send the kids, or like what if you, no, I was going to say that's ambitious. But there's moms that probably wake up before their kids, get a little 20-minute ride.
I think so. I think that there are moms that do that.
There might be one. If so,
I don't know. We know nothing about parenting, and this is the Mommy&Daddy podcast.
I would love to be a parent out of nowhere. That's how I want to be a dad. By the way,
That's
I want
funny.
them to already have like a 6-year-old.
Oh, yeah. No, you've got good stepdad energy.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I could like come in and be like a fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the responsibility's like not all yours. So.
I don't like the young part.
Yeah.
Like it's too much like crying and stuff. I want them when they're like a human being, and then I'll, be like a nice human to them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anyway, Peloton, relax on your names.
Yeah, relax on the names. Not like don't just. I don't really need to hear about your big booty.
It's weird that you have a big booty and you have 3 sons. Like, also, it's the sons. If it was like I have 3 kids.
Yeah, 3 boys. Boy, mom. Yeah, we get it. You had kids in there, boys.
One of your 3 kids plays AA hockey.
Yeah, definitely.
So
sick.
Doubt. So sick, dude. Okay, so.
I love chirping moms, even though it's so mean. But
yeah, like, shout out to moms, but.
We love moms.
I hear just sometimes you do things. Sometimes moms can be pretty annoying. Like, you're too excited that you pushed a child outside of you.
Yeah.
Out the side of you.
Yeah.
Out the side of you came a baby.
Like, all the sluttiest girls I went to high school with have 6 kids now.
Well, why do you think that is?
They got it out of their system young. They got their slut phase out, their system young. And then when they were like
smart.
When they were 21, they were like, well, I'm bored now.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Now I want to be a mom. Mm-hmm. Now I'm a good person.
Exactly.
You can't be in your slut phase and be a good person. You actually can't. No, you can.
Yes, you can.
I know you can.
Okay, moving right along.
Okay, Facebook dating. Okay, here's the thing that someone suggested this, and I do want to talk about it because I have questions. The Facebook groups that are coming out, like, are we dating the same man?
Yeah.
Like the Toronto one. Can you join that? Because I want to see. And do you think it's a compliment to be on it?
I would love to join that to see, but how? Yeah, do you know the?
Do I know the admin?
The requirements? Do you know the requirements of being on it? I
think you have to be a girl.
A girl that's dating. So are the Facebook groups like it's like Justin 26? Like, are they specific to the person?
Wait, what?
Is it one broad group?
Yeah, it's a Facebook group.
Okay.
Dude, I haven't had Facebook for 3 years,
I
and
know.
it's a Facebook group.
I'm wrapping my head around this because I feel like people don't use Facebook anymore unless you're a Milton mom.
Yeah, but this is MiltonMomDating.com. So
is it?
It's like, could be like Marketplace, but I feel like you just go on.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And if you're like dating a guy, you just want to give a little double check. You go, hey, like, I've started dating.
Yes, okay,
this
that's how it goes. Yeah.
Is anyone else like dealing with this?
Right. So you're trying to see, and then it begs the question: when are you dating?
Is that ethical?
Yeah.
And is that okay?
Also, is it ethical? I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to debate if it's ethical.
No, you can like shit on any guy at any point in dating.
Well, yeah, no, you can. That's fair. Okay, so hear me out. Here's a scenario. I'm going to give you a scenario. You go on mommydating.facebook or whatever it is. So hear me out. There's a dude.
Yeah.
He's 5 months out of a relation, and he's saying I'm going to dabble on Hinge.
Okay.
If you don't know what Hinge is, get your tube out of your hog, buddy. So you're on Hinge.
As they say.
As they don't.
As one says.
You're on Hinge, and you talking, you get matches. You're a good-looking dude.
Okay.
I'm describing me. No, let's say you have 3 matches that you're excited about.
4 girls named Zoe.
I'll be honest with you, when I got Hinge back, everyone was named Zoe.
Yeah, I love it.
And everyone stopped talking to me. What? Okay, so 3 girls that you have like, that like 8 to 10 text convo where you're like, we're kind of on the same page, let's go on a date.
Sure.
Is 8 to 10 the right amount? I'm just going to say yeah.
8 to 10 texts?
Yeah, like messages back and forth on Hinge.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
More than that. I feel like it's like 30 plus. Like you're really like having a conversation.
Christ, 30 plus
texts?
Like messages on Hinge. Like first message, hey Zoe, nice to meet you. That's a funny looking dog. What's its name? And then they respond, that's number 2.
Is that a dog? What is that thing?
No, that's my buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want like 30 messages.
Like, get to know each other a bit, right? Before you go on a date. I don't know. I don't really care. And I also have no self-respect.
What's the least amount of messages you sent back and forth and you went on a date?
Oh, like, what are you doing tonight? Want to come over?
Just one.
Yeah.
They just want to come over. Here's my address. The person didn't respond, just showed up.
Did you play hockey in high school? Come over.
That's awesome.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I actually can think of like one example where it's like pretty close. Pretty close to that.
Yeah,
and no, that's like scary. You shouldn't be doing that. It's like not good to like invite someone over.
Yeah, probably not. I think it'd be nice if a little bit of vetting.
Yeah.
But some people are on that to like rip it.
You know what? Vet. I'm still here.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately for the show. So, okay. So, whatever. You send 30 messages back and forth with 3 girls. Unhinged. I'm changing unhinged to unhinged. Yeah. So you are doing it and you're like, I'm kind of vibing with these 3 people. Okay. I'm single.
Yeah.
And I had my recovery phase and I worked on myself.
Oh, good God. Yeah.
And, yeah. Okay. So you set up dates with these people. Mm-hmm. You've got a date on Tuesday with one.
Yes.
And then you got a date on Friday.
Yes.
And you've just asked out the other for a date.
Yeah.
You go out on Tuesday. You're vibing. It's sick. You're like, this person's awesome. And you're like, end of the date, you don't do anything too horny. Maybe a little maybe for a little mommy at the end.
Little what?
You kiss them.
Okay.
You both agree to have a kiss and then go the other way.
Okay.
And then you'd shoot him a text. Hope you got home safe.
Yeah.
So you go on a date. I just word vomited. You go on one date, great date. You're excited about date 2. You go out on Thursday night. On Thursday too, the third girl's like, hey, we should go out on Saturday. So you lock that in.
Yeah.
I know this seems insane to go on 3 dates in a
week.
No,
it doesn't. People do that.
Yeah, but it's not that insane if you're like, I'm actually going to try dating now.
What? No, that's not insane. There's a lot of people doing that right now.
Some of our buddies from London will listen to this and think that is fucking insane.
For sure. Our buddies from London think everything we do is insane.
Maybe that is because things we do are insane.
Yeah, well, I had to explain what Molly was to one of them, and they were 30 years old. Okay, so like that's not.
You shouldn't have to be explained. You can say I don't know what it looks like.
Right. Yeah.
But you should know what it is. Okay, so you go on 3 dates in a week. So you go on your Thursday date. Not really vibing, to be honest with you.
Okay. What's this fucking...
I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
So you're just like, you know what? You do your date. It's nice. She's super nice. But you kind of both like, you know what? We're probably not going to continue dating. You're excited. The Tuesday date is out of town next week. You go on your Saturday date. The Tuesday date's out of town, which is crazy. So you go on your Saturday date. It's a boatload of fun, dude. You have so much fun. So now you have
love that.
Yeah. So you've had 2 dates in a week with people you think are super cool. Now the Tuesday girl's out of town for the week. So you go out on the Saturday girl. No, I'm just saying. So let's say you're like...
That's called dating.
Yeah, you want to go on a second date with both people. Mm-hmm. You go on they both are great. You go on a third date with both people, okay? Now, one of them takes to the air on Facebook and goes, are we dating this person?
Sure.
And the other person sees it. Like, at what date, if you're a guy, straight up, or a girl, okay, so you're just a human being. You're a human being who's going on a third date with 2 people. Mm-hmm. At what point do you have to be like, okay, this is done? You know what I mean? Like, to be like, I gotta like tell the other person that I'm doing this, and maybe I just want to date for fun, but I'm gonna let them know that this is happening. Or are you just like, I gotta like, one of them is like, I would like to date you, and you gotta like cut it out, or they're both like, I'm looking for something serious, and then you gotta stop one.
Okay, so like I think that this whole Facebook group is for the anxious attachment style.
Daddy's
folks.
home.
Yeah. Ding dong.
Ding dong. Daddy's listening.
You know what I mean? Like if things are going well and you're dating someone, it's like you got to know that the chances are they could be dating other people or that they could just stop talking to you at any point in time. Like that happens.
Well, let's not maybe encourage that. I think there's a nicer way to do it.
Yeah, fair enough, but that's going to happen because it happens.
Yeah, after 3 dates, yeah, it happens.
3 dates, I think that's when you should not be ghosting.
I think you owe it to that
person 3 times.
So the Tuesday girl who was out of town, you haven't had sex with, but the Saturday girl, you've had sex with 3 times. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
3 times.
I'm kidding. Picture this: sex.
Sex.
No. Okay.
Okay, what position? No, you get it.
Okay, but I'm just like at 3 each. Is that when you should like send out a protocol, or like if that showed up on the page and the person's like, I went on 3 dates, like should the girls or the guys or whatever be like pissed at that, or is that just dating?
I think that's just dating. I mean, unless you have that conversation where you're like, hey, I want
Sorry, I just puked ice.
I want to be exclusive. Right?
Yeah, okay.
I've always been like very upfront about like I I know you're dating other people, or I would like for you not to date other people, you know?
Well, la di fucking da. Aren't you a saint?
I mean, I also
that's
been
smart.
ghosted 6 million times. So.
No, it's smart. Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay, fair.
But also, I'm also pro ghosting.
Yeah, barely. You led with that. But I think that's the thing to be said.
It's just that, like, I'd rather be told. Sorry, I'd rather not be told. I don't think this is a hot take. Like, oh, I'm actually seeing someone else. I'm gonna see where that goes. It's like, yeah, you obviously don't like me. Don't like hang out with me and not like me.
I have got that, and it's so annoying.
I can see it now, you know.
I'm pretty sure we were in a car ride once when I was getting it onto the way to a show.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, cool. And then they kept like sending messages. And I was like, you're done here, dude.
No, you're
done. Years ago. Like
You're
3 years ago.
Tapped out.
Yeah. I would rather just be like, hey, I'm not feeling it. I had like, it was nice to meet you. Great.
Yeah.
But like, this is that.
See, I feel like I'm very wishy-washy in my argument because I'm arguing both.
No, you're
both
arguing.
sides.
You're arguing something that's very anxious in that you wish there's just the other person didn't exist.
Right.
But that's the thing is like if you're on Hinge, you gotta expect another little nibbler. Maybe. Well, you don't have to. I get too stressed out by that.
What, you have to expect that people are dating other people and talking to other people?
I don't think you have to expect it. I think it's just like
I just think
happens.
it's it's something that could
If you met on Hinge, there's a chance they went on another date that week.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on one? Because this has happened where you're on like a date and then like their like Bumble message like shows up or something. I remember I was on one that we were on a Bumble date. And then she was like showing me something on her phone because she couldn't stay off her phone for more than 5 minutes because if she did, she would literally perish. And she like was showing me something on her phone and then it was like a Bumble message came up. And I'm like, cool. Turn off those notifications for a date.
Definitely turn off your dating notification. I mean,
always. I think always. Under any circumstance,
I
turn
think
that off.
always. That's going to just drive you crazy.
Yeah, just have them off and when you check it, you check it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. I would have puked. No.
You know what? Let's not sit in the shit for too long.
I will say I don't think we got anywhere with that last topic.
I think if you were listening and for whatever reason you're like, I actually would love advice on this topic, you're now more lost than ever.
Yes.
You have less of an idea.
And I actually love that for us. And I actually think that's our brand. And I think...
Okay, can we have a segment where we have people like Dear Jimmy and Steph, like dating questions? Like silly dating, and we will solve it.
I love this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Obsessed.
Guys, first ever Mommy and Daddy podcast, one of 271.
I didn't agree to that, but sure.
We're doing
Here we are.
271. Buckle up. And our last one's going to be at Meridian Hall.
No more iced coffee.
No more jingling ice while you're doing it. Little pro tip, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Zoom, LinkedIn.
If you're on Hinge.
If you're on Hinge, have a picture of you drinking an iced coffee.
That is pretty
It's slutty.
sick.
It's hot.
Yeah. No doubt.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Get out of here.